I needed that instant gratification of just being able to learn the songs and go play them. I wasn't that kid that was going to sit in my room for 8 hours and learn Eruption when it came out. Like I couldn't do it.
Hey everyone, I'm Katie Daryl, and now listen, I have co-founder and rhythm guitarist Scott Ian of Anthrax with me. Scott, today's episode is brought to you by the magic word Baldini.
Yeah, Baldini, that's me.
This is your new toy. Tell me about this new thing.
My new signature model. Well,
yeah,
I could show it to you, which is even better. That's my new King V. Lucky for me, the people at Jackson Guitars like to do really cool.
Well, I mean, listen, the color alone, slime green. I mean, even the name's rad.
Yeah, well, we're actually calling it the Baldini Burst in deference to and in tribute to Dimebag. They had the idea. They said, hey, what if we add that same color to your line? Because I have it in red and black and white, and I said I would love to add that to my line. That would be amazing. I think people would be really stoked about it. So here we are with the Baldini Burst.
Here we are, and you've mentioned a couple times, so Dimebag Darrell. Let's talk about this relationship for anyone who's living in a hole. Dimebag Darrell, famous from Pantera, who left us way too soon. You guys had a real special relationship and friendship. Can you tell us about how the relationship formed and how you were able to maintain that through stardom?
Well, because we were friends. That's really the bottom line of the whole thing. Is we met in 1986 the first time, and neither of us had a pot to piss in. So that's when we initially bonded with him and Vinny. It's like, man, those guys are cool. And anytime we would come through Texas, we would see those guys and hang out, and they would always throw us a very good time. And we always look forward to seeing them. You know, you don't bump into guys all over the world like Daryl. It just doesn't happen. And I just loved the dude. I loved him, and I loved his energy. I loved being around him, and I always felt better after being around him and looked forward to the next time we were going to get to hang out.
And he was, Dimebag and Vinny were both so embraced by their hometown of Dallas. And did you ever have the privilege of walking around Dallas with those guys and just feeling the love from that town?
No, better. We played together. We got to play with them in Dallas in 97. Arguably, kind of their peak of success, around that time. And a big, giant, sold-out arena show, and get to watch them in front of their hometown crowd. It was fantastic. It was incredible to just stand on the side and witness that. It was really amazing.
You've had such a great career. I mean, listen, Anthrax is just worldwide known and has just fans that are diehard for you. You have a signature guitar. You did the broadcast hosting. What is next? I feel like you've kind of done it all, but it feels like it all happened so organically and naturally that it wasn't, you don't seem like the type of guy that has a to-do list, is what I'm trying to get at.
You'd be
awesomeness falls on you.
I'm not looking for more things on my plate. I'm not looking for more things to take me away from home. Yeah. I get offers to do stuff all the time, and it's just a case of, first off, is it gonna be fun? Is it gonna be something that I'm really gonna enjoy and embrace and feel like I could give my all to? When Mike Patton calls and asks if you wanna play in Mr. Bungle, that there's nothing that could be more fun other than being in my own band already. But
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I get to go make a new Anthrax record starting in a week. We're going to start making an album. Like, it's stuff like that.
Is Anthrax the type of band that you guys go in there and you have 12 songs already written and ready to record? Or do you do it on the fly in there? Is it a 50-50? What's the breakdown on the writing process?
There's nothing on the fly. I mean, maybe little things here and there that you might get ideas as you're going and you're tracking and the song is coming together. But all the stuff is written. Musically, everything certainly is written. There's still some lyrics to be written, but we have very good ideas of how it all goes together. And we're usually pretty well rehearsed before we actually get in and start recording.
Now, a lot of musicians have their go-to instrument that they always record with. Do you feel a pressure now to record with the new signature guitar, or is there kind of like, this gal, I only use this gal in the recording?
No pressure, no. It's gonna come to the studio with me, and it's gonna get in the lineup with all the other guitars, and it's gonna get put under the microscope, which I haven't gotten to do yet in a studio like album recording scenario, because we're about to start that. And if it makes the cut, it makes the cut.
You know, obviously you are known as the rhythm guitarist for Anthrax, and as a small kid growing up, what drew you towards rhythm guitar versus lead guitar? Because you would think that the natural, eyeballs and listening, to a record in the day would draw most kids naturally to the lead.
Yeah, for me, I think it was just a case of I needed that instant gratification of just being able to learn the songs and go play them. And I didn't have the patience, honestly, to sit and learn the solos. I wasn't that kid that was going to sit in my room for 8 hours and learn Eruption when it came out. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So it just came out of that. It really just came out of that idea of, I just want to play the songs. Someone else will deal with the lead break. Like, that's where it came from.
Well, dude, it was so nice talking to you today. The new signature guitar is really, really sharp looking. Congratulations on that, and have fun out on tour. You're about to be hit the road again, right?
With Mr. Bungle, yeah, we've got Bungle dates next month out here on the West Coast. Some LA, Pomona, LA. We're doing the Sick New World Festival in Vegas, and a couple shows in Oakland and Denver and Salt Lake City, and yeah, I'm very excited about it. And then Anthrax is doing Milwaukee Metal Fest at the end of May, and but we'll be making a record this year. As you know, most people probably know, Charlie's playing drums with Pantera right now, and we'll also be making a record while he's back and forth from that. Next thing I know, it'll be summer of '24, and hopefully
you'll be on the road hardcore.
There's new Anthrax music to listen to, and there's a whole new Anthrax touring cycle ramping up. So yeah, the fun never stops.
Hey there, thanks for watching AXS TV. Subscribe, follow, like, and do all the good stuff. And make sure you leave a comment below. I don't know, just let us know what your favorite AXS TV show is, or who your favorite bands are, and what artists you're into, or just say hi, man. I'd like to be told hi. We love hearing from you. That's the point, all right? Keep it coming.